What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Outcrowd podcast, episode number 152. Everyone always told us our opinions didn't matter, and as it turns out, they were right. What's going on? I'm Zach.
Jared.
Nice. I see what you did there.
And I'm Schmalti.
Did I forget something?
On the intro?
Colton threw me off with that shit-eating grin he has on. I was like, did I forget something? Oh my God, what is he laughing at me already?
Just got excited, dude.
Probably.
Words.
Cool.
Words and stuff.
DJ, spin that shit.
Wiki. And we're back.
Cool.
And we're back.
I don't know if anybody noticed,
Quack
but
teleported.
last week we didn't do that.
I did notice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I walk in and mom's sitting on the couch and I'm like, she's watching something and
Then you hear your own voice.
I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, oh yeah,
That's us.
that's us.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is weird. I'm gonna go downstairs.
Yeah.
It is weird.
Yeah.
I ran upstairs I went to go get the beer, and as I was running past, I saw the pod on, and I was like, what? And then ran out.
Yeah. Well, I was like, is this 150? And she's like, no, it's last week's. And I was like, oh, good. Don't watch 150.
Yeah. All right, cool stuff.
So,
Well, Last Dance.
Bitchin'. So Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I was excited to bring that up. 'Cause it's a pretty good documentary so far. I'm on episode
It's a good
3.
documentary. The one thing I'll say is it jumps around way too much.
It does jump around a lot.
It's really hard to keep
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
order.
Why wouldn't they just
You
tell a
kinda have to
linear,
pay attention, like-
linear story?
Because they do they don't. It's not at all.
It's
Well,
it's
they take
really weird.
Like half of the episode is half of every episode is based on the 1998 season,
Right.
and they work through 1998, which was called The Last Dance. But the other half of every single episode was the dynasty that they built.
Or like they'll do like profiles.
Players.
Like they did Scottie Pippen's like background.
Huh.
So I start the episode talking about like his childhood and they go through his life, and then all of a sudden it's like, so in the season, and then it's back to 98 and they don't really transition that well.
Uh-huh.
But
then the next episode is Rodman.
yeah. That's the one I just watched. I finished the Rodman episode.
That was the most confusing by far. Because they do the Rodman episode before he's even on the Bulls. They talk about him being on the Bulls, but
they
the
go
season,
from like
the season of their dynasty that they're talking about is before he joined the team, which I thought was fucking stupid.
That's weird.
Like, save him towards the end. If he's not on the team yet, just do his episode a little bit later.
yeah.
Because he didn't join the team
was
until
weird.
like 96 or something like that.
Yeah, somewhere.
Okay.
It jumps around, but
That's like
still fucking dope documentary.
That's like a reoccurring theme of a lot of things in my life. Books that I'm reading, shows that I'm watching,
Emphasis on reading.
Like, and it's cool. It's cool, but that's what happens a lot. Like Hill House, like 3 fucking books that I'm reading.
Emphasis on reading.
They like to, and I get it. It's a good payoff
Why are we putting emphasis on reading?
because I listen to them.
He listens. They're read to him.
Yeah, story time.
And
Story time.
technically, it's reading.
It counts.
I mean, we've had this debate before.
I know. It doesn't count.
It does count.
I'm shutting it down. It doesn't count.
It does count.
And we're moving
Thank
on.
you. It does.
It does count.
It does not. Disagree.
Okay.
Because if you say, "Oh, well, I had this read to me," that's not the same as. It's not the same. You just say, "I'm reading it."
You didn't read it.
It doesn't matter.
You listened to it like you listened to the radio.
I consumed it. I got the same out of it, maybe more, because there's slight voice actor and setting up and music sometimes. So maybe I might even get more out of a book than someone who just reads it in their own head. So chew on that a little bit, digest it, and shut the fuck up.
I'm over it.
Okay.
So
Fair enough.
So The Last Dance was really cool. I finished it.
how many
2
episodes
days.
are there?
There's like 9.
10
10?
10 50-minute episodes.
It's a good binge.
Yeah,
Take some time.
for sure. I watched 3 episodes straight and then I went to sleep. But
I think, yeah.
I could have just kept watching.
No.
I was super fucking into it. I could have just stayed up all fucking night probably. And just showed up and been like, I finished The Last Dance.
Time to stream.
I've just heard like that Michael Jordan's a dick.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, he ran the show,
Yeah.
Well, you know, like
and he would jump your ass in practice if you were
Well, sure.
fucking around.
That's not really what I'm talking about. I know all those super athletes have to be like toxically competitive. I get that, but like I've heard stories of, like he's a bad tipper and he is like a dick to fans, and that's where I'm like, really? That kind of like shattered the glass for me on Michael Jordan.
I haven't seen anything like that. Even in the series, they explained too that one of his security guards always brought in a kid after a game, and he would sign
really?
something every game.
Yeah, it could just be isolated incidents that I heard about, but I did hear that he's like a bad tipper.
because he only tips like $20 or $30.
No, like there's
He should be tipping thousands.
Right. Let's just give this whole paycheck to this person.
Okay.
Well, also, you never know how the service was.
I'm fucking around you.
I mean, if the service was shit, then you're tipping
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, if the service is shit.
And if you ask the person that was like, he gave me a shit tip, where would you good? Oh, it was fucking great. But in reality, they never brought the second round of drinks, and they never, the food was cold or whatever.
Well, the specific story that I heard was he was in Vegas with another famous person, and this waitress brought him a drink, and he tipped her like a $5 chip, and he had like a stack of like $5 million or some stupid number of chips. And then I don't know, I think it was a famous basketball player, like took back the $5 chip and took one of his like $500 chips and gave it to him, and he's like, that's how you tip in Vegas. And that's like, I don't mean like that makes Michael Jordan an asshole, but I mean there's a few of like he doesn't tip very well.
I mean, I don't
And
think
that specific story
Maybe he's just
had
a little greedy with his money, bro.
maybe, I don't know.
I don't see that as being a bad tipper.
It's a little cheap.
I wasn't giving out fives when I was getting drinks brought. I was giving out
Well, you're
ones.
also not worth $500 million.
Well, how do you stay worth $500 million?
He's a billionaire.
You could
dude.
still.
Yeah, he owns
Well,
an NBA team.
I just
right?
threw out a random number,
Yeah.
and this was a long time ago, probably. But I mean,
And his Air Jordan brand.
I'm responsible for only like half of that net income from Jordan. But
Well, $5 is $5, dude. All you did was bring me a drink.
I mean, I'd still suck
didn't-
Jordan's dick.
You did not go out of your way. This is kind of like your gig.
sure, we could get into the logistics of that
You wanna?
if you'd like.
This
I really don't want to though.
I'm joking, but yeah, if you're Michael Jordan, yeah,
Tip her more than
a $500
$5.
chip is like, you don't even know that's gone.
That's pocket change.
Yeah.
Give her
that's
$500 fucking dollars. All right.
I mean, if you watch the documentary, you see that he's been just like his whole career was. They did everything they could to have bad articles on. Oh, they shit talked him.
I thought he was like universally loved.
He was for a while, and then people started looking for angles that were bad, and so they dove into
Just got
everything.
too big?
His dad, in one of the episodes, you find out that his dad was carjacked and killed, and they linked it to Michael Jordan gambling. They said that Michael Jordan was gambling so heavily that he had huge debts, so they put out a hit on his dad.
Is that true?
And this was none
Oh.
of it was true. They just knew that he gambled, and they threw this on him while his dad was still like this had just happened. His dad had just died, and then they were like, "Salt on the wound, motherfucker."
Yeah, he
Damn.
was. In fact, he was like parked at a park or something. And he was taking a nap in his car,
Yeah,
and someone came up and shot him.
Oh wow.
and they
Jeez.
linked it to him. They were like, "Oh well, we know he gambles. He's probably in huge debt. His dad was killed." And it's like, cool. I can't just grieve for my dad.
Well, whatever he's doing now, other than this documentary, he's been largely out of the spotlight and still a billionaire. So
Yeah, he's trying to sell his house in Chicago.
how much?
I watched a video on that. I think he started it at like 14 billion or 14 million. I mean, not billion.
That's like
What is he buying a
there's no
continent?
fucking way.
Yeah.
That's like buying all of Africa. No, so I think it started at like 14 million or maybe even more, but it's been knocked down to like half that because nobody fucking wants it.
Well, who has $14 million in it now?
Yeah, and the people that don't want a house with Michael Jordan all over it is basically what the theory is. Like, nobody wants to buy it because it's just Bulls, Jordan, like his brands everywhere, MJ on the gates and all kinds of shit like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but if you can afford a place like that, you can afford to like remodel.
Thank you. I was gonna say
Yeah.
put $1 million into it.
That's true.
Put $1 million into it and then still sell it for 14. You know?
Yeah.
Like, how much did Jeff Bezos' house? He just bought like this new man, like $20 million, $30 million or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. It's a compound, dude. It's not a fucking house.
Right.
Fuck.
It's like a cartel fucking compound.
Yeah. But I wouldn't want a house like that.
Doesn't he make like
That's like too much
$1,000
house.
It's
Dude.
too much house.
Yeah, that's
Well, if I have-
too much.
If I have to have people to come into my house, I don't like people as it is. I don't want to have more people come into my house to clean it and man. Just a nice, modest 7,000 square foot house would be fine.
Yeah, right, you know.
with a guard and a shack at the bottom of the driveway.
And your picture up on the window and nothing else.
Right.
Just
Yep.
keep 'em
Watch
out.
out for this guy.
Keep them out.
It's pretty cool. I think they got lucky because they gave cameramen like unprecedented access during their last season.
Yeah.
So they have a shit ton of behind the scenes stuff that you wouldn't normally have. And it was just because they were like, fuck it. Let the cameras shoot.
I find Dennis Rodman very interesting. I've always found him very interesting.
Yeah, I liked that episode.
And
He's a fascinating
That episode, that ESPN, that 30 for 30 on Rodman, pretty good. Yeah. He's like one of the top 10 most recognizable faces on the planet.
I don't even know what he looks like. But didn't he hang out with Kim Jong Un? Was that the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weirdo, man.
He's odd.
He's a character.
Whatevs.
I'm excited to finish it.
Me too.
I just finished the Rodman episode.
Yeah, so we're in the same place.
Yeah.
That's like what, 4? 3?
3.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they do a Steve Kerr episode?
Kind of. He wasn't that big of a player.
That's true.
He
He came late, right?
He came in for like the last couple of championships,
Yeah.
But he was, even he says it. He was a, what's it called? You're a role player. He was a role player. Like, he wasn't there for the big shots. He wasn't there for anything other than just to give Michael Jordan the ball and say good luck.
Yeah, whatever you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
Whatever you gotta do.
Yeah, there's Pippen, Rodman, kind of Steve Kerr. They talked to a few other of the teammates too, but
Yeah,
the
none of
main
the other
three.
ones really get much
Yeah.
attention.
yeah.
Just a little bit.
It definitely was like a big 3. I thought it was cool they showed some of his college shit too.
North Carolina.
Yeah, like his game winner and shit like that.
I saw this thing. This guy bought a storage unit for like $40, just boxes of papers. In those boxes of papers was Michael Jordan's acceptance letter to college
Really?
for his like scholarship or what. I don't know if it was whatever. It was something to do with Michael Jordan getting into school. It sold for like $50,000.
God damn.
Fucking hell! He didn't even sign it.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just a piece of paper that said like you're accepted. It sold for like $50,000.
Fuck that.
So weird.
Well, I mean, he got that Nike deal, and there was no one else signed with Nike. Everyone else was signed with what's the
Puma,
Converse?
Adidas. Oh.
It was Converse, and so Nike gave him like a shitloads more money than what he would have got somewhere else, and then that like made their brand.
Yeah.
Like, Nike banked off of him. They would not be what they are right now if it wasn't for them or wasn't for him.
Yeah, and then he's like, "That's not enough. I need my own shoe line.
Yeah.
And they're gonna cost $200 a pair.
Yeah.
Well, Air Jordans, they're Nike.
Are they? I don't even know how it works, but
Because he signed with Nike and made his first Jordans.
oh, that's okay. So he signed with Nike, and then Nike made his shoes.
They made Jordans, yeah, and then they started nicknaming him Air Jordan, so they were called Air Jordans, and now they're just called Air Jordans. It's still Nike, but they're like their own thing.
Yeah.
And I think he like somehow owns it or something.
Yeah, well, maybe he owns like a certain amount of stock in it.
I mean, he's a
something.
billionaire from it.
Yeah.
So,
At what point do you just like liquidate? Just fucking sell everything.
There's no point. He's bringing in too much money with it all.
Yeah, but I don't.
sell everything and just go and live on Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, if we've learned nothing, is that it can all go away if it's like in stocks or if it's, you know, like it can all just go away. So at what point do you sell all that billions of dollars worth in stocks for fucking cash and just, you know, get the fuck out? I'd do it way before $1 billion. I'd do it.
Well, you might not make it to $1 billion.
No, that's not the goal. But I would like to just, you know, have enough to. I don't need to be Kardashian rich, but maybe I don't know. I can't think of a moderately rich person right now.
Right.
Someone worth like $5, $10, $20 million. You know,
That's pretty rich, dude.
sure, for sure, but that's not $1 billion.
And
That's
then what?
yeah.
Then just disappear?
Yeah,
Why?
Just vanish.
yeah.
Why?
Like the last
Yeah.
fucking airbender, dude. You're
Well,
just
I would just live my life. I would just do whatever I wanted to do. I'd be like, hey guys, you want to go to fucking Cancun this weekend? I'm buying. And we just go on a vacation. Like I
yeah, but you
I would
can
just
do
live
that.
my life.
You can do that with his current life.
I mean, maybe, but you know, he's going to meetings and he's like gets updates on his company, and you know, you got to go
I
here.
doubt
you
it.
got to go here.
I bet he's like
Dude, I
last to
don't know.
know. Like he probably has a
don't know.
chairman, a board, and all of them do everything. And then once in a while he sees a piece of metal that's like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" And he's like, "Sure."
I don't know. I mean, maybe
That's how
maybe.
I would do
I
it.
literally don't know, so maybe. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
I would just take my money and
But
go.
then the money stops coming.
Sure, but once you get to a point, you're good, man.
That's what you think.
And maybe 20
Yeah,
million
but what
is
if you
not
start?
that number.
What if you start getting more expensive tastes?
Maybe, and maybe that's
Right.
why 20 million might not be the number. But I mean, there is a number.
I feel
There
like
is a
20
number.
million- I feel like 20 million is a good cushion.
I
Pretty good.
I would never spend
I'd
20
be
million.
I'd be set for
Right,
a lot.
yeah.
I think.
It'd be hard to spend that much money.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you could, but
Yeah.
I would try my best to make a conscious effort to just be like, I would just buy like $1 million home. That's so much more home than you need. Just buy $1 million house, pay cash, and then just, you know, just fucking live your life.
you always need more money. I mean, property tax on $1 million home.
I
Be a
mean,
lot.
but I would also use that 20 million to make me money, high yield savings accounts, stuff like that. So I would still have income, but
I still say just fuck it.
I
I bet Jordan is getting up whenever he wants, going to
No
bed whenever
way.
he wants.
I don't
doing
know.
whatever he fucking wants.
I don't know. This would be
He's
something
probably
to
on the
find
golf
out.
course. He's probably on the golf course like 8 hours of the day.
Well, I mean,
He fucking loves to golf.
I'm pretty sure the golf course is just his backyard.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
maybe.
Probably.
I mean, maybe I'm full of myself, but I just couldn't see myself. Like, I would tap out at like $20 million.
Well, I think it's different if you're a Jeff Bezos who owns Amazon. That's
Maybe.
different than being someone who's just
Me.
who Jordan's name is attached to Air Jordans and he has tons of stocks in it.
Sure.
But I doubt he puts himself anywhere near the actual running of it day to day.
Oh, I'm sure he doesn't do the day-to-day stuff, but
Yeah.
I mean, CEOs are busy.
I guarantee he's not a CEO.
Yeah, I don't think he's a CEO. He's the owner of. Is it the fucking Pelicans or did they change it again?
He owns a team too.
It was
I
the
thought it was
Bobcats.
the Wizards. Or oh, maybe it was the
it
Bobcats.
was the Bobcats,
yeah.
but didn't they change that to the Pelicans?
No, Pelicans are.
Or was that another
it's
team?
New Orleans.
Oh yeah, that was New Orleans. So anyway, he owns the Bobcats.
Huh.
Other than that, I don't know if he does anything.
He's the principal owner of the Charlotte Hornets.
Oh wow.
Oh, they changed it to the Hornets
Oh yeah,
again?
North
Yeah.
Carolina.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, that okay. See, I thought it changed, but I was thinking Pelicans, but it was Hornets because it was Hornets, and then it was Bobcats, and then they went back to Hornets.
But even the owner of if you watch the documentary, as the owner of a NBA team, you hire a GM.
Right, you don't
and the
do much as the owner.
Yeah, the GM does everything that has to do with coaching, staffing, players, and then you hire something else, I'm sure, like an assistant below you that you're just like handle everything.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I'll come to the games.
Yeah, and then you watch the games.
yeah. Just keep my booth open.
I don't know, but if I had an idea or a thing and somebody was like, I will give you $20 million for that idea, I would be like, done. And even if that person went on to make $1 billion from my idea, I know that I'm not the kind of person that could make $1 billion from that idea. So I would just take my 20 million and enjoy my life.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's like unambitious. I like to play it safe. And if I had 20 million cash now, or maybe $1 billion later, I'll take the 20 million now every single time.
Yeah.
That's just how I am. I don't like when I gamble, it's not really gambling because I go there with a budget, and if I spend all my budget, I'm fine.
Like, game over.
I go to bed. I do something else.
Jared.
So even when I gamble, I don't really gamble. I like sure things. I don't like to. So
That's fair enough.
Michael Jordan still has endorsement deals.
still,
Oh, yeah.
He makes like $40 million a year just off his endorsement deals.
Wow. God damn.
oh my god!
I bet if you went to his house and were like, let's play a pickup game, he'd probably still fuck you up.
Oh sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's no way. He's, I mean,
Well, I know he has like Hanes. Isn't
Yeah.
it Hanes or Fruit of the Loom? One of the, is
think
it
it's
Hanes? It's Hanes.
Yeah.
Or I mean, yeah, he is on. You slap his. He's like, Shaq is like the discount Jordan. Because Shaq's on everything.
Yeah.
Icy Hot,
Gold bond.
Gold Bond, the General Insurance,
Yep.
Pizza Hut. Yeah.
He owns dealerships, car dealerships.
Really?
Wow.
well, let's say so does Karl Malone in
2015.
Stockton.
2015, he made $110 million.
Total?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, off everything.
But I bet you, even with all of that, he does fucking nothing. I guarantee. He hired some sucker who was like, "I'll run this for you." He's like, "You're hired, and I'm gonna go back to the golf course."
I mean, maybe.
That's how you
But I
do
mean,
it when
yes.
you're that rich, dude.
Stockton and Malone. 12.
Oh no, I know, but I thought that pretty much all they did after basketball was buy car dealership.
Yeah.
But so I mean, Jordan, he is fucking everything. He owns a basketball team. He owns those. He has fucking shoes, and I don't know.
And he doesn't do a goddamn thing with any of them.
Well,
It's his name on the side of it.
Fucking hell, man.
if you watch the documentary, he's the most ambitious person I've ever seen in my entire life.
Sure, yeah.
Like nothing
Yeah.
was ever good enough for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
he's
he went
crazy, bro.
so hard. So I guarantee you that whatever his bank account looks like, he's probably like, you know what? I need to push that twice as much.
Well, and that's another thing that I've come to kind of think about is he's worth X amount of billions of dollars. That doesn't mean he has $1 billion in the bank. So
Yeah.
that's another thing where I'm like, okay, Jeff Bezos was worth like $70 billion. Whatever the amount in his bank account is, it's plenty, but it's not $70 billion. And that's where my mind goes to, it can all just go away. Like it can all, one sex scandal, one economic collapse. I mean, it can all just go away. So I like cash money now.
Yeah, I mean, once you're that rich, no, though, because fucking Robert Kraft, he was involved in all that child sex ring or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was involved in that, and that went away in about 1 month.
Yeah.
Still owns the Patriots. Don't hear anything about it anymore. So
Yeah. Even the rich don't go broke the same as we do.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn rich 1%ers.
The other cool thing,
Yeah. I didn't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
the other cool thing in that documentary is they have Kobe, even though he's dead. They must have interviewed him. I'm sure he's been interviewed 1,000 times,
yeah.
but he said, like, when people compare him to Jordan and say who would take who on a court, he says it's ridiculous to ask. He's like, because I learned from Jordan. Like,
Right.
physically, Jordan invited him and told him he can teach him. So a lot of his game, he learned from Jordan. So he's like, these moves or whatever I'm doing, whether I win or not, I learned them from him. So I can't ever be better than the person who taught me. Like, it's pointless to, that, like, he's like, it's just pointless. So I thought that was kind of cool. He said, like, the first time he ever met Jordan on the court, I think they were at, like, an all-star game, and then, like, during the game, he was asking him about, like, how, this jump shot, or how do you do this, how do you do that, and then Jordan was like, you want to learn, hit me up. Like, I'll show you. I'll, come over and I'll show you how to do it. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Like a lot of the times
he modeled his game after Jordan.
You'd go to a guy like that who's like the all-star of all-stars, and you'd be like, hey man, how do you do this? And they'd be like, fuck you, man, you rookie piece of shit. They wouldn't give a shit, and they just fucking leave.
He saw something in Kobe, bro.
He was just, I think he
was right.
I think if it just came to basketball, he was just he was that kind of guy. Anybody who wanted to work on anything, he was down.
Yeah.
I mean,
didn't we just lose another famous person?
I don't know.
Charlie Daniels died recently.
Maybe that was it.
You know, I heard Floyd Mayweather died in Rainbow Six Siege, of all places. I don't know if it was true.
I might want to check the sources on that.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about
Someone was saying some shit. They were like, Floyd Mayweather died from a dab cartridge. And I was like, what?
Okay, I'm pretty sure that didn't happen.
I know, yeah.
Floyd Mayweather.
It's like, there's no way I wouldn't hear about this shit.
it. Yeah, for real.
Floyd Mayweather dead. Google, he's not dead.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not questioning the validity of getting your news from Rainbow Six Siege.
Right.
But
Yeah.
he's alive. Did somebody just say that while you were playing?
Yeah, I guess like someone was joking about it, and the first thing I saw in chat was like, what was it? It was like, you're joking about someone who actually died or something. And I was like, what's going on? And I asked my buddy Harry, because I was focused on the game, and he was like, I guess someone died. And then I was like, who? And then someone in the chat said Floyd, and they were like, Mayweather? I'm like, yeah. What the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah, that didn't happen.
It's like, I'm just trying to frag, and everybody's talking about Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I don't. Jackie Chan has been like pronounced dead like 5 times.
Yeah.
That poor dude.
So
I
is,
mean, like making news and shit.
so is Betty White. There's always people saying Betty White's dead.
She's fucking old as fuck.
Yeah.
Have you seen a picture of her when she was young?
I think so.
Fucking hot.
Yeah, she was hot, bro.
Fucking hot.
What do you mean was?
She's a gilf.
Yeah.
I mean, if I
Talk about
if,
experience.
if I met her and she wanted some, I'd be like, all right. I can't say no to fucking Betty White.
No, nobody does.
Yeah.
Nobody does.
Right, though?
I don't know about you guys. I also just finished Rick and Morty season 4.
On what, Adult Swim?
Amazon.
Oh, it's on Amazon?
I bought it.
Nice.
Oh.
I haven't watched it yet.
I know, I haven't either. I think I watched a couple episodes, like 1 and 2 maybe. But I had to watch them on Adult Swim, and I didn't feel like signing up for another fucking service. So I was like, I'll wait.
Yeah, I didn't feel like waiting, so I was like, meh.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's good. I fully support that.
Well, if it wasn't fully out, I wouldn't have, but all 10 episodes were released, so I was like...
10 episodes? Come on.
Gosh, Rick and Morty, dude. It's always 10.
It was good. I thought it ended fucking kind of lame, but...
10 episodes is fine when you get it once a year, but once a decade, give us a little more.
I know, right?
Fucking hell.
I heard it had a rough start. I saw an article somewhere that like Rick and Morty actually makes a recovery after a rough start to the season or something like that.
Oh, like viewership-wise?
I don't know about viewership, but like people didn't like it as much, I think.
That's too bad.
I don't know. I feel like I enjoyed the first couple of episodes.
Yeah.
Clearly you're wrong. And they sucked.
Well, it has a huge fan base, you know. So if it has a big fan base, then yeah, it's gonna shit. You know, fuck it, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like that, so it's a terrible show. Jared, have you even caught up to the 3 seasons?
No.
You're such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
He's just
am.
not. Yeah.
Yeah.
We introduced it to you. You said you watched it and you liked it, and it's just gone nowhere.
I'm still working on it.
There's a lot to watch now.
There's a ton of shit
There's
to
a
watch.
lot to watch.
It's true.
I have heard you ask a few times, I don't have anything to watch. What do you guys have anything to recommend?
It's been a while since you heard me ask that.
And then I'm like, yeah, Peppermint. And then you're like, that movie fucking sucks.
Oh, God. Here we go. Here
Are
we
we
go.
getting into this again?
No, we're not.
Because you're stupid and wrong.
You're fucking stupid and wrong.
That movie, Charlize Theron.
The Netflix one?
Yeah.
Something Squad or Elite or Death Squad or...
I haven't watched it.
Something like that.
What is that?
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know.
Super cool idea.
Yeah, I don't even know what it's all about.
It's super cool. You should check it out. It's a movie. It's not a show.
Yeah. I do like that actress. She's pretty dope.
She does pretty good in it.
Old Guard.
Old Guard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You see, Netflix has that new show called like Cursed, and if you watch the like, you just don't click on it, just go to it, and it plays the trailer. From what Cursed. From what I can tell, it's just a weird take on King Arthur.
Oh, with the girl from 13 Reasons Why.
I've never seen the show.
Yeah, the main girl from that is the girl in that.
So it's like a weird take on King Arthur, but it focuses on a female witch.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is it good? Or
I
you
watched
it. Okay.
I just saw that it came out, and I watched that trailer, and I didn't know how to feel about it.
I heard it was good.
I just think it's stupid that people keep going back to fucking King Arthur. Do you know how many movies there are? And tell me a single one that's good. Tell me one of those where you're like, oh, that King Arthur movie was great.
I really like the one. It's kind of older. It's a different take on King Arthur. It's like he's traveling with these like elite warriors, and you remember? I think we might have watched it together.
I feel like that's pretty similar to most of them. Do you know of any faces? Like,
no, but there was no sword in this. There was no Merlin or shit like that. I mean, it was a unique take on.
How can there not be Merlin?
It was a unique take.
Faces. Give me faces.
I'll find it.
Stop
yelling at me.
What's a more recent one that has to do with King Arthur?
I had
with Charlie Day.
Yeah,
not Charlie.
No,
Day.
Charlie.
Dick.
From
the fuck is his
Sons
name?
Sons of
Anarchy.
Is it not Charlie Day? What is
Charlie
it?
Day's from What's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah.
We all three said Charlie Day.
Yeah, it had him in it, the guy from Sons of Anarchy, and his weird fucking gangster walk that he does.
I fucking hate the way that guy walks.
Yeah.
It pisses me off.
What was the name of that one? It was pretty cool.
I think wasn't it just like a one-word thing? No, I'm thinking something else. I don't know. Might have just been King Arthur.
Is this one?
It was a cool movie, but it was
the one with
shit.
Clive Owen, and the one with
It
Keira
was
Knightley,
fun to
and the one
watch.
with fucking
Sure.
All those well-known people.
the really well-known people. Keira Knightley, who's like extremely hot. Fucking Clive Owen.
Yeah.
You seen that one?
No.
That's probably my favorite.
That one is.
favorite
I would say that's the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that that's like a oh my god amazing King Arthur tale.
But there's no Merlin
Yeah,
in
it
it.
is.
Is there?
Mm-hmm. He's not like a main player, but there is a Merlin.
Oh, okay. I just don't remember.
There's no magic.
Yeah,
Merlin's
there's no
like
magic.
Merlin arises at the end of the movie, and he's like a leader of the tribe in the forest or whatever.
Oh.
But he has a big beard, and he steps out at the final battle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't really. It's been a long. It came out in 2004.
Oh, that one I was thinking of is literally called King Arthur.
Yeah.
So is the one I was thinking of. It's called
Yeah.
King Arthur.
there's 1,000 of them. Like that one came out 2 years ago. That was called like Sword in the Stone or something, and it was a kid's one.
Yeah.
The kid found the sword, and he had to go and I feel like I watched some of it on like an airplane or something.
I really like this phone.
What's that guy's name? Is it Puffman or what?
Charlie Hunnam.
Hunnam?
Close.
I don't know why I thought Puffman, but I was like,
I heard you say
Charlie
Puffman, and I was like, not even close. And then it was very, very close.
That one I thought. I mean, it was pretty.
It was fun to watch.
Yeah, but I think it was like
I didn't see that one.
I don't know. Every King Arthur tale just takes one thing and makes it way over dramatic.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
That one that you were talking about, the one with Clive Owen, I feel like that's the most grounded. There's no magic.
No magic.
There's no like extreme
Sword
things. They're just
fighting.
And the round table was just like that was what they sat at when because that was their friends when they were fighting, and they were doing it to earn their papers to go home because they were fighting for England. And he wasn't even a king.
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
But I like when you say King Arthur, I think of that movie, and I'm pretty sure we watched that together. Like, pretty sure you showed me that movie.
I have a soundtrack playlist, and one of the songs from that movie is in it.
Yeah, it's good.
I just feel like there's been 1,000 of those movies, and it's just like they come out like it's like once every 2 years. There's a King Arthur movie.
Yeah, well, and like, I really want to watch that new Robin Hood movie because I feel like Robin Hood is another one that has never been done right.
It wasn't good.
Ever.
One with Jamie Foxx.
It wasn't good.
It fucking sucked.
Man,
Damn.
It was pretty to look at. There was just nothing to it. It's just Robin Hood. It's just, I steal from you, give it to them.
And then you big battle at the end, he wins.
Yeah, and then like slowly one person finds out who Robin Hood is, and they either have to be on friendlies or bad guys, and then there's like a weird twist, but you see the twist coming, and not even a weird twist, it's just like a kind of twist. But that kind of twist, you're like, oh, I see this twist coming.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There was something that... It's gone.
The Robin Hood movie that I think is good is the one with fucking Kevin Costner. It's a classic. Like it was like the original to my age. You know, it came out when we were like kids, so like the sword fighting, all that, and it was...
I like the Disney version better than that one.
You can't argue with
I love the Disney
You can't
version.
argue with the little fox running around shooting bows and arrows. I mean,
Little John.
He was a bear. Or no,
Absolute
he was a bear,
He's a bear, yeah. We watched that with my kids, and they were like, "When did this come out?" And I was like, "Oh, I think when we were like kids."
Fucking 1980.
I was like, "I think when me and Mom were like really little, this came out." And then we looked it up, and then they were like, "Oh my God, that's so old." And then we looked it up, and it came out like when my mother-in-law.
Yeah, it was like 1980 or something like that.
No, dude, like
1970?
70 something.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Really
Yeah.
fucking long time ago.
Damn.
We watched Fox and the Hound the other day at Keisha and Terrence's. You were asleep.
That's a good one. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
I missed
Fox and the
that.
Hound is one of my favorites.
That was one of my childhood favorites too. It was sad,
It is sad.
but it was good.
Whenever I see a cartoon character die in a movie, all I can think of is fucking Chandler. Chandler from Friends. When they're like, you know what other movie made me really sad was Bambi. And they look at him and he's like, yes, I was very sad when the person stopped drawing the deer.
Yeah. I was too little to get that joke when like I first watched it. I didn't get that till way later in life. And I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, it was really sad when he stopped drawing the deer. 1973.
Yeah.
That's when Robin Hood came out.
Damn.
Yeah. God damn.
There'll be a new one next year.
I'm sure.
A new Robin Hood and a new King Arthur, I'm sure, coming next year.
I'm sure. And I'll probably watch the King Arthur one. Can't say that for the Robin Hood. I still haven't watched the old one. But
I mean, nothing's really coming now. Everything's been delayed.
I know. I want to fucking watch A Quiet Place too.
Oh, I did see though that, I don't know if you guys, I think I talked about it on here, that Tom Hanks movie where he's on the boat trying to go to war in World War II and he gets attacked by all the German U-boats and stuff. It's premiering on Apple TV.
Oh, nice. It's probably gonna be like $30.
I know.
Yeah. At least 20.
I think it's already premiered. It might have been like July 15th or something, and I haven't gone on Apple TV to see how much it is, but I figure it's gonna be like 30 fucking bucks.
Yeah. Plan for 30. Expect maybe 20.
20 seems to be about where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not paying $20.
That's too much for one time watching a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a purchase. Mm-hmm. Or like the other day, I bought a movie on Microsoft or something. Oh no, maybe it was Amazon, and it was because the rental price was $1 and the purchase price was $2. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Buy it.
I'm like,
Might as well send
might as well
it.
fucking buy it.
Yeah.
That's what I did I did some of that on YouTube. There was like a South Park episode that was like that, so I just bought it.
Yeah.
And I have one episode of South Park
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I did that with Rick and Morty. For 10 episodes, it was $17. I was like,
Yeah.
what's 10 hours or 10 episodes, 30 minutes? That's like 5 hours, right? 5 hours entertainment for $17.
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah.
And now I can watch it wherever the fuck I am.
Yeah.
True.
Church.
It's an investment, homie.
Yeet.
Now you're banking. Yeet.
So, I mean,
Do you have been playing Halo 3?
Have you?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Well, and Halo 1.
Is it as good as it was?
No.
No.
It's fun.
It never is.
No, it's definitely not. It's still, it's like, it just feels clunky, you know, because it's old. Like the movement is just like weird.
Yeah. Did they update the graphics for these?
For the first one, they remastered it. I don't know about the second one. I don't know if they remastered that one too. I don't remember. It's just the Master Chief Collection, like the one that we played.
Oh, so technically it is, but
Yeah.
because the Master Chief Collections was remastered.
Yeah.
All of them, right?
I think maybe the first and second. Definitely the first one because I just played that again. And
I like how you can toggle.
Yeah, you switch
it's
between.
It's super weird.
It is weird.
Cool.
There's some fun moments with that. It's fun. I mean, Halo's a classic. Multiplayer gets old quick though.
Did you see the Halo Infinite reveal thing?
No, I didn't. I meant to check it out.
Shitting on it.
Really?
They're like, the graphics look like Halo 1 or 2.
What?
People are like, what the fuck is this? So bad that like someone from the company was like, hey, this is like an early alpha.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. Mm-hmm. But it did look pretty fucking bad, dude.
Damn.
Pretty fucking bad.
I gotta watch it. I might stream Halo today, actually. So
you should, man.
People have been asking me. They're like, hey, the reveal's coming soon. The reveal's coming soon. What are your expectations? And I was like, probably nothing. I don't think I'm gonna buy it.
Probably not. I might buy it. I like Halo.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've noticed that your sleep schedule is completely fucked.
Oh, it's ass backwards right now.
And I know this because when I wake up in the mornings at 6:30 and go take my morning shit, I can hear you through the vent system.
Oh, really?
So in the vent,
like
in the bathroom,
TV?
No, I can hear you streaming or playing games. Because I remember I was sitting to take a shit and I was like half awake, just trying to get this handled for the beginning of the day, and that vent goes through, and I could hear you like, yeah, man, we should blah, blah. Like playing some kind of game. I was like, it's 6:30 in the fucking morning, and I know you didn't wake up early for this.
Fuck no. I was playing Dragon Ball.
Shit
was lit.
Dragon Ball's cool.
It's so cool. I found out the voice actor for fucking Jiren in Dragon Ball Super also played Scorpion in a bunch of Mortal Kombat games, and he's in like World of Warcraft, Resident Evil.
Really?
Like he's in so much crazy shit. He's in all these different animes, like My Hero, fucking Attack on Titan. Like he's in everything.
Crazy. You can make a career out of being a voice actor in games,
and no one knows your face.
Yeah, well, I do now.
You do now.
That's how Mark Hamill did it. I mean, he did Star Wars, but then he just got into voice acting. Like he's in Avatar. He's the big bad in Avatar.
Mm-hmm. He's in a ton of shit.
Fire Lord.
Oh, really?
Whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, he's the bad guy.
And
he was the Joker, and he was in a ton of shit.
He plays a big character in my favorite book, World War Z. He's a voice actor in the audiobook.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a talent. Like, it's a straight up talent to be able to do some of that shit. Because, like, you're just staring at this, and it's like, okay, now sound maniacal, and you're in the room by yourself. It's like,
yeah.
That would be that's not really it.
To bring the emotion to it.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch them do it, too.
Like, imagine...
They're not, like, playing off anyone.
Imagine taking this
crazy
arm,
people in a room.
Yeah. Imagine taking one of these, putting it and staring into the corner where the foam is, and then hearing someone in your headphone be like, okay, Batman has just kicked your ass, now give me this, and you're just like staring at this like, oh no. It's a talent.
I think it'd be fun to try, but I doubt I'd be good at it.
Right. I bet they pay you enough, but I bet you they don't pay you like, Brad Pitt money. No matter how big of a voice actor you get.
It's nowhere near as lucrative.
Probably has to do with your status and your like agent.
Yeah.
And then like longevity. Like, if you're in a TV series, obviously there's something in the contract normally where if it keeps running, like Friends, those guys are still making like $20 million a year off of reruns.
Fuck yeah.
So if you're in it for a certain contract, you're still making a certain amount of money for it just continuing to play.
Yeah.
So you just have continual income.
TV shows where it's at.
Yeah. It's really shifted that way.
Shit's crazy, though. That's like the second time I've looked up a voice actor and been like, oh my god, he's in this and this and this and this, and I had no idea.
Yeah. Apparently there was some World of Warcraft voice actor, or maybe it was a game designer, someone in World of Warcraft died, and they had this fucking huge in-game funeral for him, like memoriam in Stormwind. I didn't go, but no, I was busy fucking shit up, dealing with the real threats.
I didn't go. Was it an actual funeral service in there?
It was a memoriam. Yeah, I saw a video of it.
That's cool that they do that.
It is cool, man. It's a community.
But you didn't go.
I didn't go, man. I was fucking shit up. I was dealing with Nyalotha, man. The real shit.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
I watched a update video on Diablo 4, and I'm so excited.
Yeah?
Like, it's open world, and they say you shouldn't run into many people in open world, but there's places where you will. Then there's going to be PvP areas and stuff like that where you go into and it's fucking on. And then they said there's going to be events. So, like, you'll be out in the world with just you and your friends doing shit, and then if there's a world event, he's like, you go there, that's where people are. So it'll be like that kind of thing, like Defiance. Like, you just run in, some big world event happening, you have to help take it down, you get your own loot, and then you're like, all right, cool, back to my fucking quest.
Yeah. The only reason that I'm super interested in that concept of an idea, because I like old Diablo. I like a linear story. I like go here, do this. But the only reason I'm interested is because of Blizzard. They know how to fucking do open world games.
Yeah.
They have been running the biggest, most successful one for 15, 16 years. I'm into it. I'll try it.
Well, and Diablos have always been good, too.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's
even
the thing.
if the story is what it needs to be, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
there's probably like offline too,
Yeah.
if you choose,
yeah. I'll get
or
it.
like
I'll play
just friends, shit like that.
I'm excited for that.
I hit up the Dark Zone by myself the other day.
Yeah, how'd it go?
Did you fuck someone's day up
Did you
again?
get fucked up? Yeah.
Well, I kept running into this squad of 4
Oof.
that together they go rogue. And I kept running into these motherfuckers. And I'm like, is this fun for you?
Sure, it's PvP.
It's just me.
Oh.
It's just me.
Yeah.
And
They're
you
just
guys all
bullying
have
you.
the big shields out. I'm like,
And clearly they're not getting any loot because you just keep dying, so you don't have anything.
no. So the other day I went into it with Darth Zigzag. And right off the bat, we got an exotic.
Nice.
And we extracted it. He gave it to me. And then the next day I went in by myself and got an exotic holster. Yeah, that shit got taken from me.
Yeah? That's got to feel bad.
And the helicopter was like 5 seconds from leaving. It was
Right there.
It was right there.
That's got to feel bad.
Like, you fucking pricks.
Yeah, it's
a dog eat dog world out there in the dark
is.
zone, bro.
and there's always someone who plays more than you.
That's so true.
Always someone who's better than you.
Dude, that's how I felt in Halo.
Yeah?
People are fucking good at Halo.
Well, people never stop.
Yeah, that's because
Yeah.
that's how Halo is.
You know, people never stopped playing those games.
I remember
Even on PC, shit was fucking nuts.
I guess that's new.
Zach and I used to get into games all the time, and we were pretty high ranked because we played a lot.
Oh, we
And I mean, I can't remember how the system went, but it was like the bars, like 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar.
Yeah.
And we were pretty fucking high. It was 3 bars higher or 1 bar?
I think it was 3.
I remember because we had like 2 bars at one point. We were like right there, and you'd get in here and you'd see people that had like the 3 bars plus the fucking golden star above it,
Or
and they were like,
five-star general.
yeah,
That was like a nightmare to
I
see.
was like, are you fucking kidding me? And then you'd get in and be like, oh, maybe they just play a lot. Like, it will be fine. And then you get in there and then they just wreck you. Wreck you.
That's what you tell yourself with those games where you get experience for finishing. Hopefully they just play a lot.
Well, Halo 3,
You know?
Yeah.
like olden days Halo, it wasn't like that.
No.
You got, like, your rank was how good you were.
Yeah.
And if you lost a game,
Oh, it was
You would lose,
devastating.
right?
you lose a lot.
Yeah.
50 was the max. I'm thinking Halo 2 days. 50 was the max. And if you lost a game at 50, you'd go down to 47.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you did not want to lose a game as a 50. I mean,
I remember, we used to complain. We used to get into those games and you just look at the opposing team and be like, oh, you fucking kidding me.
and you can't leave because
It'll hurt you.
it'll hurt you.
Yeah.
So you just be like, well, here we go.
Just fucking hold on.
Just play out your inevitable doom,
Just try your best,
which is not good
just
enough.
not good enough. Not against that 50.
I mean, when you saw like 1, you were pissed. Sometimes people would be in a squad
Yeah.
like we were, and you'd see like 3 or 4, and you're like,
Every once
Fuck.
in a while, you'd be in the pregame lobby and you'd see like 3 of them. You'd be like, please don't be on the same team. And then they'd split them up, which would be fine.
Yeah.
You know, but whoever got 2 of them, that's a wrap.
oh yeah. It'd be like, oh, we got a fucking level 50 colonel, bro. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks
They
they
have
changed
to.
it for Master Chief Collection. You just
Yeah.
level up now.
That's the softened,
Yeah.
cushiony version. It does feel better.
Yeah.
In the beginning, it feels
Yeah.
better.
Well, that was like Call of
level
Duty
20.
too. Call of Duty did the same thing, so you never knew.
Yeah. You just
Like you'd get in there and there'd be someone like Prestige 10. And you're like, oh, he's gonna fucking annihilate us. And then you get in there and you just walk over him. It's like, oh, this is just some kid that plays constantly, but he doesn't know he's not that good. But then you get in, there's like a Prestige 1, and they just fucking wipe the floor with you.
Or 0 guys that just didn't Prestige. Yeah.
I never Prestige, so I was always like, they probably hopped in and they didn't, you know, I was pretty good, and I never Prestiged. I never cared about it. They're like, you know, it's just like more accolades. I was like, I don't fucking care. I got all my guns right now. I don't need any. You know, I'm gonna start this shit over.
All my loadouts are crisp, clean, and ready to go.
Yeah, I remember you Prestige like 3 times in one of them, and I never did.
I think it was Black Ops 1.
And you were like,
really went in.
You were like, yeah, but you know, you get accolades, and you just, you know, it gives you more to. You got to keep working for the guns, and I'm like, yeah, but I have my guns and my attachments.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking lose this shit. And it's gold. It's gold. I'm good.
Yeah. Why would I want to restart?
Do you lose all that when you Prestige?
It's like starting over. So like you get to rank 100, you Prestige, you go back to like 5. Everything is locked again. You work your way. So it's like a way to keep it interesting. You're always building up, but you get more like...
You get a badge.
You get badges and emblems and different... You do unlock stuff, but it's cosmetic more than it is anything.
Yes. I think in the one that I prestiged a bunch in, they had like credits too. Maybe that was Modern Warfare. They gave you prestige credits, so you could like buy the gun that you wanted to use and still prestige, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, that's probably...
I never got super into it though. Like, I mean, a bunch of my friends like were trying to max prestige and shit, and I was like, I don't care now.
I think I prestiged in like 1, probably like World at War, and I probably did it, and I was like, this is terrible. I have to get all my guns again. This is a lot of gameplay I need to do.
And all I do is get a little badge next to my name that a lot of other people have too.
That's what I gave up.
Yeah, but remember, man, those used to be the coolest, funnest games. And then, you know, World of Warcraft happened, and I just never looked back. I don't know what happened, man. I'm just not into first-person shooters anymore.
I think it was, well, what really killed it was going from Battlefield 4 to Battlefield 1. Because we were still playing Battlefield 4.
Shit.
That's true.
We were playing Battlefield 4 a lot. Like, Jared and I were playing it a lot. You guys had kind of dropped off, but we were all excited for 1. Yeah. And then we all tried the demo, and I was like, this game fucking sucks.
I thought that same thing, but I still bought it. I
bought it too. I played it.
I played it too, just not...
wasn't the same.
Yeah, it's not the same.
4 was fucking goated.
Yeah.
And then 5, I was like, oh, maybe this will be better. They have some like machine guns, like shit looks a little more serious. And it was also shit. The maps were fucking awful.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, bye Battlefield.
See you later. Sorry, guys.
Dude, 3 and 4 were tits.
Yeah, they were really
Fuck
good.
yeah.
Dude, I remember 3, man. We were like LMG, SMG, medic, working buildings and squads and shit. That was fun.
That was like the first game that we ever played as a squad. Because I remember there was one map we were going through, and we were all together, and someone, we would mark, you could mark and all this and that, and med and all that, and ammo. Like, we actually worked as a squad. Like, people on the right, tack. And then we'd all turn, fire. I need ammo, throw down ammo. I need meds, throw down meds. And we worked, like, all the way through the map. That was the first game I'd ever done that as a first-person shooter.
Me too. That was fun.
And then I was never into sniping until I started playing with Jared. Because after you stopped playing, we stopped doing the close encounter maps and doing long range. And then Jared and I started just posting up wherever we fucking could.
Yeah,
I saw some videos, man.
Making it fucking rain.
We got into some good shootouts.
We pissed some people off enough they brought a fucking tank.
Yeah,
they really hated us. Yeah.
If you post it up too long, all of a sudden you see. Oh shit!
Well, and we had a respawn point there too. So like, we were sitting there. We fucked these guys up across the map like 4 times. Jared and I just killed them. And the next thing you know, I was like, there's a fucking tank coming. This tank comes rolling up. Me and Jared try and scatter to get away, and like I die. I respawn. Then Jared's like, oh my god! And then he dies, and I'm like, I got C4. Can't fucking.
We had one guy that was like a sniper with his tank.
Really? Oh, did he
shooting that shit long range?
Yeah. Did he get you?
Several times.
Fucking hell!
It's like, Jesus Christ, man.
And then we would go on missions too. Like Jared would respawn back at our sniper hill, and then I'd be like, dude, I'm gonna change to this, and then go get him. So I would fucking spawn on someone else, run all the way around, sneak up on the fucking tank, like C4 it, kill the guy, blow up the tank, and then run through and get killed, and then respawn back on me. Like, I fucking got him, bro. We're good. We're fucking good. And then they'd fucking come back.
I sniped a guy out of an airplane once in Battlefield.
That video was fucking
Fuck
epic.
yeah.
I remember that fucking video.
Yeah.
Those are the videos that, like, or like a tank taking a plane out from a mile away.
Battlefield moments.
Those are good Battlefield moments, yeah.
Jared was like, the guy hopped in, closed the hatch, and then you see Jared's bullet. Wink! And the guy fucking falls out.
And he's like,
Yeah.
and then go and steal the airplane and don't know how to fly it.
That's it,
Yeah.
I never learned how to fly.
I also
No,
remember
they
It
You
was
did.
Fun.
Yeah, you did.
Helicopters especially are
Yeah.
so fun in
You
those
were
games.
good.
Helicopters were hard.
Yeah.
They
Fuck
were.
yeah.
They take some learning, but once you get it down and you can just like fucking swoop down and like cut the grass
Yeah.
and start firing. Oh my god, dude, it's so fun.
Not only is it fun, but it looks so fucking cool. too.
Right,
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Oh, I loved picking you guys in the helicopter.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Cut the grass. That's so cool.
It was awesome.
God.
Fuck, I miss those days.
I really do too, but then I think like if we all got it and played, it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah,
It's
especially like Battlefield 5 just wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, just even if we picked
different.
up Battlefield 3, like it, I think it came and went. You just have to remember it for what it was.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really into
Past
those
time.
games anymore, you know.
Mm.
But
It was good fucking times.
I would probably have fun with Battlefield 4, to be honest, but I don't know how much fun and how long it would last.
right, it
'Cause
might be
there's
fun
just
for
other
a
shit.
night.
Right, yeah. Or like a couple nights.
Yeah.
Because I game all the time, so for me, I might play a little longer, but still, don't think it would be like my new grind again or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean we would have 10-hour game sessions.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Easy.
That was our Friday
We went
night.
in.
Yeah, Friday night into Saturday morning.
It wasn't even like a. I mean, we did send out text, but it was kind of just like known.
Yeah.
Like it, we just knew everyone was getting on Friday night.
It wasn't if, it was when. So
Yeah.
the text went out. It wasn't, hey, do you want to play? Or it would be, when are you going to be on?
Yeah,
You know?
Fuck
because
yeah.
we were always on for sure.
And cue sad music. There we go.
Wah,
Wah, wah. Everybody grew up. Fucking stupid.
Growing up sucks.
It's
dude.
so bad. Would love to just be in my
The storyline sucks.
graphics aren't very good.
Nope.
Interactions.
Difficulties on fucking Torment 8.
Torment. Yeah. In-game currency is just too hard to get.
And everybody tries to take it.
Everybody tries to steal it from you. Yeah.
The grind is just too much.
Yeah.
True facts.
We got Miley Fortnite on the Switch, and she won her third game,
Really?
Jesus.
first place.
Fuck yeah.
And then she got like second place. A little bit after that, she just had a knack for it, man.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know how to build. She's just shooting.
Well, it's the Switch.
It is this way, but it's cross-platform. She plays with people on PC or PlayStation, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you can
Yeah,
tell
that's
by their
true.
little symbol on the side.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, that's fucking crazy.
That's pretty
She's
wild.
better than me at that. I fucking hate that game. Suck at that game.
I know. I played it like 3 times, and I was like, "This is dumb."
Yeah, I played it
Yeah.
once.
I got one win, and it was because Colton and Tristan carried me.
Yeah.
And like when a
remember
firefight
that.
would break out, they would just tell me to hide.
Hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
It's
down.
like, here, get behind this.
Get inside the mansion I just built. Yeah, I don't.
And then I would disobey orders, and I'd climb up to the top, get like 1 hit out of like 8 shots, and then I'd get
And then
down.
you'd be downed.
And I'm like,
it's
"Fuck, I'm down,
like-
guys!" Start crawling. They'd revive me. Here, just stay behind this.
There it is.
Do you want the window right here or right here?
Didn't have time to put in a pool. Shut the fuck up.
We'll get back to that.
Fortnite was fucking fun for like one full, well, maybe even 2 full seasons for me.
Yeah.
I fucking loved that game. But then after the burnout, I was like, no, this game sucks.
Never
again.
touch it again.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, I'm uninstalling.
I've tried all of those battle royales, and I just, I mean,
Same.
1, maybe 2 games. That's like what I got out of it. Because I remember one time I was just bored, and I called you. I'm like, hey, I want to buy Battlegrounds, and I was like, you want to play? Like, sure. And we played like 2 games. I
Yeah,
don't think I ever played it again.
I hated PUBG, to be honest.
PUBG, that was
PUBG sucked.
Yeah.
Is that a battle royale?
That was the first
Yeah,
one.
it
man.
was technically it was like the second one, but it was
First
the first
one that-
mainstream one.
First mainstream one. Yeah.
It's what made battle royales big.
Yeah.
Apex was fun.
Yeah.
What was the first battle royale?
It was H1Z1.
Yeah.
That's it.
H1.
It was like a zombie survival game, but they had a side mode that was a battle royale.
Gotcha.
Didn't they like sue and shit?
Yeah, everyone that was a fan of that game was pissed, and then they sued PUBG, but then the people were like, it's a game mode style. Like, you can't really...
Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to do? Like, sue Call of Duty for stealing Halo's thing?
Shooter?
Yeah, like, you can't...
You can't do that.
You can't do that, so they lost.
They did it better, so they won.
And then after that, people probably saw that lawsuit, and they were like, oh, we're free and clear. Yeah. And then it was like PUBG,
everybody
and
make
Fortnite, Apex, fucking Call of Duty. Everybody was in on it.
Mm-hmm. People love Warzone. I don't. I liked Apex because the abilities and shit were cool, but that got old too.
Made it unique enough.
Yeah, it was like interesting enough. It was a very unique game.
The thing, I don't know why, I love watching people play them.
That's part of the success.
Yeah, I can really, like, Stone Mountain, I watch him fucking play Warzone all the time. And I would never play that game.
Yeah.
Ever, but I enjoy watching it.
It's especially fun when they're fucking good.
Yeah, well, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good.
They just fuck everybody.
You like that video I sent you? Did you watch the longer one?
Which one?
Viva La Dirt League, the WoW one.
Oh,
NPC man, epic NPC man.
I think so.
The one where they're like, looking for a healer.
Yeah,
right next to the guy that was looking for a tank.
Yeah.
And then I sent you like a 30-minute supercut.
I didn't watch the supercut.
Dude, those guys, Viva La Dirt League, are so fucking funny.
They are funny. They have PUBG and...
Yeah, they started doing Tarkov ones, but they're like epic NPC ones.
Yeah.
I fucking love them.
Yeah, they're good.
So funny.
Yeah.
They're like, the one guy is literally standing next to the other. I'm looking for a healer. I'm looking for a tank the whole time.
Yeah, looking for tank for molten core. And the dude right next to him would be looking for healer, molten core.
Yeah.
They're screaming it, but right next to each other.
And then at the end of the video, he's like, wait,
where are you going there?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, wait, okay.
Are you a tank?
I said it like 5 times.
I've been standing here screaming it out, and you're just standing right here.
Yeah, I'll have to send you that one. You might appreciate that one.
Yeah. That was a grind of its own, putting together the proper group.
Dude, yeah, that's why, modern WoW is so much better.
Yeah. Yeah. Back in the day, you actually had to walk to the stone.
Yeah.
Click on it. And then you'd forget about it, and 40 minutes later, you're like, in the middle of a dungeon.
Yeah. Like, oh my god.
Oh no, there's 5 DPS in this group. We're fucked.
That's yeah, you can't. So when Classic came out, they had an add-on that helped you put groups together.
Yeah.
And they fucking banned it.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, I'm out.
Damn.
I'm out.
I'm glad I was never part of those days.
I kind of wish I was, but
I played it year 1.
I don't care. Yeah, I played year 2. That's when I started.
And it was old school.
Fuck yeah, dude.
There was no help. You got a quest?
Figure it out.
Where do I go? Then you'd have a quest in your log for like 50 levels, and you got it at level 10, and you're like, okay.
It's now worth 100 experience, and you need 10 million. Yeah.
Those guys, Viva La Dirt League, do one similar to that, but it's like cutscenes. It's called Skip. So the players are standing there, and then these guys are like, the 3 guys are talking, and he just keeps skipping the dialogue. Then it gets to the end of the dialogue, and all 3 of them are dead. And then he's like,
oh yeah,
where the fuck do I go? Starts wandering around, and he's like, I guess I go that way. And then he starts wandering off because he skipped too far through the cutscene.
Yeah. That's good.
Those guys are fucking funny.
Jared, did you encounter any hate speech this week, or
I had the guy with the shitty tattoos at the gas station.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Did you tell that story?
No.
We'll end on that.
I didn't tell that because you were sitting here the whole time.
You're right. I guess I meant, did you tell them yet?
Oh, no.
No. Okay.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna move past that and just tell the fucking story.
Zach's being all nice. Hey, Jared, do you have a story for us?
Well, because I remember this, and did you tell him yet?
Jared's like,
So I go into the gas station.
You fucking idiot.
I go into the gas station. As I'm walking through it to get to the beer section, there's a Subway in the gas station also, and there's a guy ordering a sandwich. And I see him, and instantly I stereotype him. My bad, but that's kind of what I do. He's got a Ford hat on. He's got this Affliction t-shirt on that's like red with like chrome lettering and shit.
So badass.
Mm-hmm.
God.
With his jeans that are like bedazzled and they have the big thick
How can you not stereotype
stitching.
someone dressed like that?
And as I'm working my way down, I'm like, oh no, your pants are tucked into your cowboy boots.
Oof.
Say something here, say something here, say something here. But anyway, and his face is like pierced. He's got like dermals in his face.
Huh.
And he's talking like he's Mexican. But he's a white dude. He's talking like he's Mexican, so I'm like, do you even know what the fuck you're doing? Like, which direction are you going? And he's got his phone and his clip on his hip right here and all this shit. But he's got tattoos. He had tattoos on his neck and down his arm, and they were god awful. They were shit.
Like out of a garage tattoos.
Like his friends lied to him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick, dude. No, they're not. And he had this pickle on his neck.
He had a pickle?
Pickle tattooed on his neck. I'm sitting there looking at it like, why the fuck did you do that? But he looks over at me. And he says, what the fuck are you staring at? I was like, your shitty tattoos. And he gets pissed. Says, man, fuck this. Grabs his sandwich and like storms off. I was like, someone had to tell you.
Yeah.
Clearly, your friends and your mom are.
You're making awful life decisions here. You have piercings in your fucking face.
But he hits like every stereotype. Ford hat, that's a stereotype on his own. Affliction t-shirt with bedazzled jeans, that's a stereotype on his own. Cowboy boots, that's another. Talking gangster when he's white, that's another. Tattoos on his neck and shit, that's another.
Bad tattoos.
Piercings
on the face, that's a different one.
Yeah.
You
like,
gotta
Hits
have
them
all
all.
over the
Yeah,
fucking
he
place.
doesn't know what he wants.
Well,
I mean,
he didn't say, what the fuck are you looking at? He looked at me and said, what are you looking at? But he said it really shitty. Because I get it. I was staring at him. And I probably had this look on my face like, you're an idiot or something.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? I was like, your shitty tattoos.
What was the
Fucking grabs his sandwich and storms off. I was like, that's all it took? That's all it fucking took? You hard-ass looking gangster, dude? That's it?
yeah.
what was the size on this guy?
Malnourished. Didn't get his prenatal vitamins.
That's why it's all it took, because he looked at you and he was like, it had to be this fucking giant.
This fucking guy called me out.
I mean, probably like 6 foot, but he was very skinny.
Yeah,
Like
like my build.
Like his clothes didn't fit him at all. Okay, your clothes fit you. His did not. And I'm like, what are you doing, dog? What are you doing? But it pissed him off, and he took off. And then the cashier lady at the Subway, she starts laughing. I was like, someone needed to tell him. I went and bought my beer and left.
They're nice ladies.
That gas station is a gold mine for me.
Hell yeah, dude.
All kinds of shit happens there.
It's fresh content.
Yeah.
See, this is how I know it's Jared. I've been going to that gas station for a very long time. I don't have one. I don't have
stories.
I don't have one story from that gas station.
That's where the black dude asked me what the fuck I was looking at. That's the same gas station.
Yeah. See, never.
I've been asked for my phone number at that gas station.
The craziest thing that happened there was I went through their drive-through with Aria, and they loved my dog. That was it.
What gas station are we talking about?
Chevron on the corner.
There's the Phillips 66 right across the street.
The Chevron, like right by
On
your
Antelope.
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
by Job Corps.
That is that kind of gas station.
Yeah.
Like that would
there's
be
some
things that would
trash
happen.
people.
Yeah, that would happen there, not at the Maverick
up the road. No,
no, that's stuff that happens at that Chevron, because that's the kind of Chevron that has like all the food in the warmer.
Yeah.
That's been in there since like 5 a.m.
For sure.
And
so gross.
So bad.
I do not eat that shit.
It's so
Yeah.
gross.
It's so
like
gross.
they've got all that's the kind of gas station that happens
Yeah,
at.
but I've been there way more than him, and I do not have a single experience like that. Not one.
That's where the guy nudged his girlfriend and said, I bet he believes in Santa.
That's the
too."
one. See, nah.
When I was wearing my mask. Same gas station.
That's so crazy.
I believe
man.
he believes in what?
I walked through and I had my mask on, and out of my peripherals, I saw this dude nudge his wife or girlfriend. And he meant to whisper, but he didn't pull it off very well. He was like, I bet he believes in Santa too. But the way he said it was super funny.
Because he's wearing a mask.
Right.
So I started laughing. I looked at him and I shrugged like, why would you say that? What was the point?
Oh my god.
And then he goes back to mixing his coffee and then his girlfriend starts laughing. I was like, that's just funny, but why did you feel like you needed to say that?
Oh my
Out
god.
loud.
That's fucking awesome.
Same gas station.
That's awesome.
That place is a fucking gold mine. I will go out of my way wherever I end up moving to that gas station to get my shit.
You should.
I'm going to.
I hope you do too for the stories. But I have nothing but pleasant experiences there. Go in, buy my Zyn, get my drink or whatever I'm doing, say how are you to the lady behind the counter, pay, and I'm out. It's pretty benign.
Pretty
my experience
straightforward.
there. Yeah, it's
In and out.
My gas station
Mine's
world,
never in and out.
my gas station world has been uprooted. The 2 gas stations I go to are done. The one was on 89, that Chevron, and they're widening 89, so I'm sure they bought the land. It's closed. And this Maverick that's just right across from Walmart over here on Church Street is closed for renovations.
Yeah,
So
it
my
is.
2 gas stations are gone. I don't know what gas station I'm supposed to go to now.
You're not even next
Well,
to
instead of
another
hanging
one.
a right to go to that Maverick, hang a left and go to that one.
Oh yeah, you have to go up
By the
Church
post
Street.
office.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's just so much further, though. Like, my gas stations, like, Chevron was on the way to work.
Yeah.
So if I needed something or on the way home from work, if I needed beer, just pull off, get it, hop back, right back on the free or the highway, or just Maverick. And now they're both gone.
I get it, dude.
I'm in a world of, like, I get in my car and I'm like, I just need fuel. And then I'm like,
Your gas station is sacred.
Yeah.
You have your gas station, and that's the one.
Mine is your Chevron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, now I have to do calculations on, like, where I'm fucking going. Like, I don't know what gas station I'm going to. It's a terrible world.
You're running late to work. Got a sliver of gas left.
Yeah.
And you're 30 miles from the nearest gas station.
Yeah. It's horrible.
Yeah. I get it.
Gas stations are a thing. Like, the people at that Maverick knew me. I got carded twice by the lady, and then after that, she's like, she never asked to get. Well, the second time, she's like, I asked for your card, but I think I know you. So she's like, yeah, you're good. And then the next time I went in, no card. She knew who I was, no card.
I haven't been carded in a fucking long time.
I just
Yeah.
pull mine out. Here.
Yeah, I just kind of instinctually pull mine out because I get carded.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's what I did whenever I bought like vape stuff. I would just
Yeah.
ID on the table.
Yeah.
because there's always those people that are like, follow the rules and just ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like most people do. for the
Well,
most part.
if I went to more gas stations, I would probably get carded, but I go to one, so they probably know me. So this is kind of pointless for me to say.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would probably still get carded.
It got to the point eventually where I was going to that CVB place,
Uh-huh.
and one time I pulled it out, and the girl was like, "You're good."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, cool."
Well, the
You wanna
vape
suck my dick?
Go fuck.
the vape store I go to, your barcode that you have on your license scans to give you points.
Oh, nice.
That's how they know your name. So, like, when they scan mine, I think I have like $30 almost saved up at Vapormania.
God dang.
I just don't use it until, because one time I hadn't ever used it and I had like $30 and I was super short on money. Like, I think we were going on vacation and I didn't want to spend any fucking money. Like, I had spent all the money I needed to get there, and then the rest of it was for vacation, and then I needed juice and I didn't have like anything. And then I went to that place and I got what I needed, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you got like 20 something." So my actual what I paid was like $2.
Yeah.
So now I just save it for that day. The next time that I am
day.
broke, I can get my juice.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, we'll end it there.
All right.
So, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, death threats, or ransom notes, remember to send them to imwiththeoutcrowd@gmail.com. We are on Twitter at theoutcrowdpod. Find us on Instagram and check out our Discord. Send us a story or just say what's up. Just remember, our opinions don't matter. So why the fuck should yours? See ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
That is so much better with that door open. Holy shit.
It's nice in here right now.
Yeah.
I don't think it
So either.
I don't think it really does anything to the audio.
Probably not.
Kom together.
Get to get in.
Yeah, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. We gotta do the pod first.
I mean, let's be honest.
Blah.
I'm the only one that cares, so it's not like it's going to start a conversation.
I
Put
care.
that on my topics.
I do
I
too.
care.
I've been watching it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. You're the only one that cares. He's probably the biggest sportster here.
I like
Yeah,
Michael
but you
Jordan.
don't talk about basketball ever.
I mean,
figured
I'm not
you wouldn't
into
give a shit.
basketball, but Michael Jordan. You know.
Michael Jordan's different. That's not basketball. That's like
He's a
he was
culture.
the second coming.
I like his shoes.
Yeah.
He was a phenomenon.
He was a superstar.
Yeah.
Superstar.
Although,
If you
okay,
are
we'll save
what
it.
you say you are, a superstar.
We ready?
So,
Cameras.
Lights, camera.
get some.
Action.
Yes.